Hey guys, welcome back to Lucy and the Eternity She Wished For. Let's jump right back into it. In the last episode, we left off. Lucy was. What was she doing? They were. It seems like the main character is starting to fall for her a little bit more. So, but she still. There's a lot of things that are missing. Like, as a person, you'd be more embarrassed to walk in on a person taking a shower. And she's a robot. She's not embarrassed. There's a few other things that you can tell make her stand out as a robot. So hopefully the lines, because the lines aren't getting that blurred for me. I know that she's a robot. She's a sweetheart, but that's as far as it goes. I mean, she's not a human. She's not an actual person. So, I mean, our main character isn't gonna fall in love with someone who's not an actual human. Or will he? We shall find out. Alright. School ended a bit earlier than usual today. I wonder how long it's been, because it's been like blurring the days. So sometimes it feels like a week, sometimes it feels like only been like 3 days. I don't know. We'll find out. I heard they were celebrating something, but I already forgotten what it was about. It's probably nothing important. I hurry home. This music's been very nice, calming. Lucy wasn't waiting for me outside. Well, you did say it wasn't an order. She didn't have to. At this early hour, that's to be expected. She's probably doing some housework. She'll be surprised to know that I'm home already. Kinda looking forward to how she'll react. Is she not home? Lucy wasn't in the living room either. I thought maybe she'd gone to help out at the shop, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I hear the faint sound of someone humming. Wonder what she's doing. I make my way towards the source of the sound. She doing laundry. I find Lucy there. She's having the time of her life. I couldn't tell what she was doing at first, but upon closer look, I can see that she's doing some laundry by hand. While silently watching, I think to myself, the washing machine's working fine, so why is she doing this? As I'm about to call her out, I stop myself. I notice a mountain of dress shirts piled up beside her. Another pile of pants right next to it. I couldn't tell how much there were just by looking. God, I can't read or speak today. But it was probably something into the 3 digits. Jeez, that's a lot of laundry. I was more perplexed than surprised. What's going on here? Is Master back at this hour? I was asking you what's going on here. Oh no. Lucy, you'd better hide everything before... It's too late for that now. I'm not in the mood to go along with her foolishness. Aww. Can you be mad at that? I pressure Lucy with a silent stare. What exactly is all this? As Master can see, it's a pile of laundry. Whose? Master and his father's. Lies. Even with all our clothes combined, the pile would be much smaller than that. Just how many do you have there? Lucy hasn't tried counting, so... Where's this all from? Lucy only returns a nervous glance. She doesn't respond. Looks like my father brought home everyone's clothes from work. I was wondering what you've been doing lately out of my sight, but I guess this is it, huh? When are you supposed to be done with this by? To tell Master the truth. You don't possibly mean today, right? This kid's father is a douchebag. Oh my god. I'd be so pissed at my dad. It appears I was correct. It'd be impossible to go through this amount in a single day, though. Does this happen often? What does Master mean? I'm asking if my father toys with you like this all the time. Quit laughing, you moron. There's nothing funny about this. Yes, Master. I wonder why my father would do something like this. It's probably because he wanted a reason to talk down to Lucy. Or maybe he's confusing this place with a dry cleaning facility. Even so, the way he's going on about this puts me in a loss for words. It's so childish that it makes me laugh. Is he trying to make a modern Cinderella film? Guy's a dick. Oh my gosh. Just don't. Sorry? You don't have to do this. Why would you be doing laundry for complete strangers? Just leave it. Lucy can't do that. Why not? Because Father has entrusted Lucy with this task. Lucy needs to do a good job because she does not want to disappoint Father. Are you an idiot? Just look at how much there is. He's obviously asking for the impossible. Even so, Lucy will see this to the end. If Lucy continues working hard, she believes that Father will eventually come to acknowledge what Lucy can do. And furthermore, Lucy doesn't think that Father would ask for something unfeasible on purpose. Maybe he just believes in Lucy's abilities. It's not it at all. Alright, this is certainly different from Cinderella. Here is a girl who's completely oblivious to the person's ill intent. Well, was Cinderella not oblivious to her stepmother's intent? It seems like she did it anyway. She did it to the best of her abilities. And it didn't seem like she was doing it for love or any of those reasons. It felt like she was doing it because she was a genuinely nice person. I mean, even though it developed into like a slave/master kind of thing, she still did it because she was a loving person and a good person at heart. And that's why she was rewarded in the end. So I don't think it's completely different from Cinderella. Lucy doesn't feel that she's unfortunate. She doesn't feel that my father's demands are unfair. Ridiculousness. Absurdity. It's likely that these types of words don't even exist in her vocabulary at all. Blah, blah, blah. Vocabulary at all. Since all I can do is point out her flaws from afar, it's frustrating for me. It's like watching over an autistic child. It causes pain for the person looking after her. While the child herself doesn't have a care in the world, a Cinderella that does not wish to be saved. The mice that turn into horses, lizards that turn into footmen, the pumpkin that turns into a carriage, and the prince waiting for Cinderella. She doesn't need any of those things in the first place. However, let's see. I will help her. But my character would leave her alone. And he's a dick. Just like his dad. But quite honestly, as me myself, I would help her out. I'd be like, hey, look, if he's gonna force you to do this, I'm gonna do it with you. We're in this together, till the end. Blood brothers. Or, you know what I meant. I shouldn't leave her alone. Nope. Knowing the situation, I no longer can. Reluctantly, I extend my hand. I'll help you. Master? Lucy is... I know. You don't need my help, right? But it doesn't matter. I'm not doing this for your sake. So it doesn't matter what you think. I'd be doing it for her sake. Because I'd feel bad for her. Yeah. This is actually for my sake. For Master's sake? That's right. Master is helping Lucy for his own sake? Yeah. Lucy doesn't understand. It doesn't matter if you don't understand. Just take it as you will. Well, if Master insists. Thank you for helping Lucy. Looks like she finally caved in. But even with that said, I wonder if there's really anything I can do to help out. The only washing machine we have is already going at full throttle. There's only so much this tiny thing can manage. There won't be enough time. Looks like I'll have to join Lucy in doing the laundry by hand. It'd be more efficient to cram the clothes into a single large basket and wash them all at the same time, but it might leave behind something that my father can nitpick about. There's no choice. I roll up my sleeves and get to work alongside Lucy. What am I doing in this day and age? It's like choosing to make fire with sticks and stones when you already have a working stove. Yeah, but you gotta do it all at once. If they lived here, I'd just take it to the laundromat. I could easily do 300 t-shirts freaking easily up there. The results aren't looking too bad. Lucy and I and the washing machine are all hard at work. We're making a lot of progress. Even so, the end is nowhere to be seen. The towering pile of dress shirts hasn't gotten that much smaller. Just the mere sight of it causes me to sigh. Alright, bring it on. Motivate myself once more. Now that I've already become part of this, I'll definitely have you finished by tonight no matter what. At that moment, Lucy returns from hanging the washed clothes to dry. It's getting chilly lately. Still, they would dry in about 3 or 4 hours under direct sunlight, even in winter. But that's probably too much to hope for. The house only contains 2 male residents. Who would have thought a clothes dryer would ever come in handy? It seems like we'll have to iron the clothes after they've dried a little bit. We still have a long way to go. My hands never stop moving. After a while, a thought suddenly comes to mind. Is there anything else? Anything else? What my father asked you to do, is there anything else? He told Lucy to go clean the storage room in her spare time. The storage? We haven't even touched anything in over at least 6 years. It's a place submerged in cobwebs and dust. It won't be so easy to take the gunk off everything. And it's not like there's anything inside that we can use. It's simply unnecessary. It's just more redundant work that my father chose to dump on Lucy. Come on, seriously? Is there something wrong, Master? It's nothing. Let's just get this done first. I found myself putting more strength into my fingers. It's nighttime. Quite a long time has passed. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yawn. It's already dark outside. As if we had done the... Ugh, God, I really cannot read. As if we had done an equivalent exchange with time, the mountain of dress shirts has nearly disappeared. I never expected to be able to finish it when I started. But the end was finally drawing near. It looks like we'll somehow manage to get it done by today. I hear some bustling coming from the front door. It appears that my father has returned. Lucy sets down her iron and hops over the front door to greet him. This guy better be thankful. I swear to God. Welcome home, Father. I could hear their voices all the way from here. I'm back. Have you finished the laundry I left you with? His voice has an unusually cheerful tone to it. You'd better be finished, or there will be consequences. It was that kind of voice. It's almost done. Almost done? He sounds surprised. Probably wasn't expecting that kind of an answer. Now I know for certain that he really did ask Lucy for something he thought would be impossible. And he was planning to scold her when she failed to finish it. Oh, so now he's going to see that I was helping her. Before I knew it, my father had already entered the room. He was standing at the door staring at me. You! What do you think you're doing? As you can see, I'm doing the laundry. I don't remember asking you to do such a thing. Just helping her out a little because there was a lot to be done. It clearly wasn't something Lucy could handle by herself. For a while, my father doesn't say a word. He silently holds back his anger. How despicable. Yeah, your actions are very despicable. Appearing frustrated, my father continues. So you forced someone to help because you thought you wouldn't be able to handle finishing it all by yourself? I can't believe such a disgraceful robot exists. Father, Lucy is... After finally catching up to him, Lucy tries to explain the situation. But my father isn't in the mood to listen. I don't want to hear any excuses. Did he just... Oh, now I'm pissed. Oh, did he just hit her? Oh, it's dick. Alright, you gotta take this guy out. I mean, seriously. Alright, let's continue. My father violently pushes Lucy aside. Oh, so he shoved her. What a dick. Her thin, fragile body slams into the wall. Her arms and legs lose their strength and sprawl across the floor. What? I couldn't immediately process what just had happened. Because of that, my reaction was delayed. What are you doing? I run over to Lucy and help her up. I hurriedly check her condition. I don't know much about machines, but it doesn't seem like there's any significant damage. I quietly breathe a sigh of relief. I turn around and glare at my father. You knew I was the one who had offered to help her. So why are you taking it out on Lucy? It's because that robot didn't do its job properly. Such an unreliable robot is worthless. It should be disposed of. Isn't it your fault in the first place, you old fart? You were forcing her to do the impossible. Old fart. You dare call me an old fart. Do the laundry for all my co-workers. Clean the storage room that we haven't touched in years. Why are you making her do all this meaningless crap? What exactly do you have against that? What do you mean, what do I have against it? You turn a machine on. You turn on a machine to use it. You don't keep it powered on without a purpose. Robots were created to work. They were created to handle all tedious chores in place of us humans. What's wrong with making a machine do some work when the purpose of its entire existence is to serve people? But this isn't something she needs to do. Are you talking about cleaning out the storage room? I've always been meaning to do that myself. I've just been postponing it. Even so, there's no need to force it on her all at once. Since it's not even important, it doesn't matter whether it's important or not. It's better to put a robot to use in some productive way than to keep it sitting in the back. To me, you're the one that's being strange. Aren't you being too obsessed with the robot? You're not confusing this robot with a real person, are you? His words are putting me on the defensive. For some reason, I begin to well up with anger. Look at her. Just come take a look at her. She talks and acts exactly like a real person. And do you still believe that she has no feelings of her own? Can you really say that without any doubts? Yeah, I can. You're the one that's being delusional. No matter how close a person is to a robot. No matter how close to a person a robot may be, it's not real. It's nothing but a toy imitating a person. It may act just like a real human being, but in the end it's only a robot. It's fake. Do not be fooled by its appearance. Why is it that you cannot tell apart what is real and what is not? You're no different from those people who've lost their souls to these wretched imitations. And can I really call you my own son? Get a hold of yourself. I bite down hard on my lips. I can taste the saltiness of the blood. I open my mouth in an attempt to say something back, but I'm stopped by Lucy. Master. Lucy grabs onto me. Master, please. Please stop this. Don't worry about Lucy. Look, she's completely fine. Lucy is being serious. Oh, Lucy is being serious. There is nothing wrong with her. Please take a look. Lucy is much tougher than she seems. Lucy is smiling. Lucy is smiling like a total fool. Lucy is smiling as if nothing's happened, like everything is fine. And I know she's not putting on a fake smile. That's why, for a split second, it made me see her as nothing but an ordinary robot. Her lack of self-will, her blind obedience to Father made me see her as a robot. And it was frustrating. It was frustrating that I saw her that way. I was mad at Lucy for smiling away like a fool. I was mad at my father for being so stubborn. And I was mad at myself for having I was mad at myself the most for having trouble finding the words to say back to him. So, you left your room? And just like that, I returned to my room. I locked the door and jumped onto the blankets. I wonder, while staring at the ceiling lights, what am I expecting from Lucy? How am I supposed to treat Lucy? I mull over the same questions, even though it feels as if I've never been able to reach a conclusion. Cendrillion? Yay. Yeah, I gotcha. Get out of here. Alright, back to me again. October 21st. Okay. Back in school. School bell rings in the distance. I instinctively sling my bag over my shoulders. I exchange my farewells with Dr. Gears and head home. It's a little chilly outside. I zip up my jacket. Can't believe it's winter already, I think to myself. It's October, right? It's getting winter, but it's not there yet. I arrive in front of my house. I can feel something's off right away. I start wondering why, then it hits me. Lucy isn't outside waiting for me. Lucy has always made sure to greet me on my way home, but she isn't standing at her usual spot today. It feels out of the ordinary. Could it be she's still inside the house? My father might have asked her to do something weird again. If she's gone, I'm going to be so pissed. I pass through the front door and head toward the living room. I don't sense anyone's presence inside the house. Lucy, are you here? I don't hear anything back. She doesn't seem to be in the living room. Lucy, say something if you're home. Oh no. Lucy, say something. There's no response. I searched all over the house. Lucy's nowhere to be found. I guess she had some business to take care of. No! Someone might have stolen her. I should go look for her. Should I wait for her? She might just be going and getting some groceries or something. If that's the case, she'll be wondering where I am when I come. No, go look for her, because she might have gotten in trouble. I don't want her to be wandering in the city. She's not the type to leave for a long time without saying anything. It was strange. I'm reminded of the small argument I had with my father a few days back. I can't ignore the possibility that my father might have done something to her. After circling around a few more times, I finally made my decision. With a troubled mind, I prepared to leave the house. Maybe she had gone to help out at the repair shop. Let's try at that place first. Yeah, she might have done that. Huh? Lucy? I didn't see her today. Is that really true? Yeah. Why would I ever lie about something like that? Alright then. She's not here. Just where could she have disappeared to? She's not at home? No. Do you have any idea where she might be? Well, I wouldn't know. Are you sure she didn't run away because you were being too rough on her? I don't have time to deal with this nonsense. I leave the repair shop. This is sad. I hope nothing happened to her. Alright, I'm gonna have to leave the episode here. I know it kinda sucks, but my phone's ringing, so I should probably get going. I hope nothing happens to nothing's happened to her. I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll find out what happens to her. You guys take care, alright? Bye.